The 2017-2018 Los Gatos High school year has seen an abundance of breaking news stories, tragedies, and natural occurrences. In August, we watched a solar eclipse which went from the west to the east coast, covering some areas completely. In September, we watched as the Atlantic was rocked by hurricane season. In October, California was covered in a blanket of smoke thanks to wildfires, and a man opened fire on a Las Vegas country concert, killing 58 and injuring 500 more. In November, Sutherland Springs was subject to a shooting of a small church and was stopped by a man who chased down the gunman and shot him, but not before he was able to take 26 lives. In December, Michael Flynn admitted to lying to the FBI regarding the Trump-Russia collusion investigation, which further rose suspicion of Trump-Russia collusion in the 2016 election. In January, a ballistic missile alert went out to the residents and tourists of Hawaii, but was later determined to be a false alarm. In February, we watched in awe as Norway got a staggering 39 medals in the Winter Olympics, 14 of which were gold. And yet another shooting struck the United States, this time in Parkland, Florida, taking 14 lives. In March, a man shot himself in front of the White House. And March for Our Lives made their first appearance in Washington, D.C. In April, there was a shooting at YouTube headquarters and a nationwide school walkout in support of gun control. And in May, North and South Korea spoke of peace and putting an end to the long-standing war. North Korea had planned a peace summit with America, however, President Donald Trump called it off when North Korea demanded concessions. It's been a pretty eventful school year on the grand stage, but let's see a student's perspective of the 2017-2018 school year. Jeffrey Schilge is a junior here at Los Gatos High School. If you could describe your school year in one word, what would it be?
Stressful, but knowledgeable.
What would you say was the highlight of your school year?
There are no highlights in junior year, I'm sorry.
What was the most surprising part of your school year?
There are no surprises in junior year, only stress.
What was the most difficult part of your school year?
Hey!
Jeffrey! That was very insightful, but what about a teacher's perspective? Mr. Calmels teaches Spanish 1 at Los Gatos High School. If you could describe your school year in one word, what would it be?
I'd say exciting.
What would you say was the highlight of your school year?
The highlight of the year, I guess it's my first year being department chair, which has been a challenge, but it's been good. I kind of like the position of managing people, which is kind of fun and challenge for me. I like challenges. That's been a highlight, I'd say.
What was the most surprising part of your school year?
I guess the most surprising part, I'm just thinking of something recent, would be how talented our faculty are at Fractured Follies. I was surprised at how talented people are that I work with. Obviously they're great teachers, but also singing and dancing and funny, so that was a surprise.
What was the most difficult part of your school year?
The most difficult part probably was teaching 4 Spanish 1 sections. It might sound easy to many teachers because they only have one class to prepare for, but it was challenging in that just there were large classes and lots of different types of personalities, which is challenging.
How do you feel about class progress?
I feel really good. I mean, Spanish 1 is a class, I only teach Spanish 1 this year, so Spanish 1 is a class where most students don't have much prior experience with the language. So there are students coming in the class who knew, hola, adios, taco, burrito, that's about it, fiesta. And now I feel like at the end of the year, they're able to hold their own in most very basic conversations, and they're able to write about themselves and their family and likes and dislikes and things like that, and hopefully know some culture. So I feel like they've come a long way since, the first day of school.
Is there anything else we should know?
It's good. It's been hard. It's been challenging. It's been crazy at times, but it's been very fun overall and exciting. And I'm definitely looking forward to a break, to be honest. I'm sure students are looking forward to a break too. So we're almost there.
There's a lot that's happened this school year, and I think we're all looking forward to our summer break. Stay safe this summer, and thanks for watching.